Hi, I'm your classmate Allessandra and I'm here to do the first response to the text The Rain Came. I'd like to say that this is quite a challenge to be opening our blog discussion, and then I hope that the comments that I make here about the text will interest you so that you can make your own comments later on. What I did was that I read the text twice and I took some time reflecting on it. And also I searched a little bit about the author and just to know a little bit about her life and stuff like this. The Rain Came, yeah, the text Rain Came is a short story, and it was written by the author Grace Olgat, I believe this is the pronunciation. And I found out that she was born in 1930 in Kenya, Africa, and she had also written novels. Olga began to publish short stories, both in English and in Luo, I believe this is the dialect of Kenya, in the early 60s. She's East Africa's best-known author, and she became an important figure in Kenya. Yeah, her family had connections, had politics, was involved in politics. I'm sorry. Well, I believe in the short story, The Rain Came, the writer was trying to tell the story of a tradition her people had, and I also believe she was trying to show the next generation of her people how important and then how powerful customs are for a society. She spent all the novel focusing on this idea of tradition and how important it is. In this story, we can see many examples of the strength of traditions, and I'm going to start mentioning one of them, which is the part involving the father. The father of Uganda, yeah, Uganda is the name of his daughter. The father was the leader of the group, of the people, and he had to allow his only beloved daughter to be sacrificed in order to save his people from hunger and death. So the idea is that they didn't have rain, yeah, they were not having rain for a long time, and then if he could sacrifice his own daughter, the rain came, and then the people wouldn't die of hunger anymore. Her father clearly expresses this great power of tradition in these sentences. I'm going to mention two of them. His head's folded at the back, which for me gives the idea that he couldn't really do anything. And also, her father stood motionless. I believe it's very difficult for her father because he was the leader of the group, and what the person that was going to die for his people was her daughter, and he really had to focus on his leadership. He was being responsible for many people, so then he couldn't sacrifice his own, his personal life, in order to, let all those people dying because of this. Not only can we see this power, yeah, through the father's feelings and behavior, but also through the mother's. She questions the importance of tradition, and she analyzes her own identity, and she does this through her daughter, and she keeps asking herself and then remembering the feeling and the connection she has with this girl, and then the birth, the moment of birth. And I believe that what she's doing is like she's analyzing the meaning this person, yeah, her daughter has in her life. Uganda is the name of the daughter. She is the one who is about to die, yeah, to save her people. And then she also starts questioning this idea of tradition, and also it is the first moment that she doubts the love that all that people had, the love that all that people said that they had for her. There is a moment that the author wrote like this. She thought she understood her people, and this is referring to Uganda. And one thing that is very interesting is when she says their minds were too preoccupied with their own survival, and which means that the people, I mean, they wish Uganda gave herself to the monster, and as fast as she could, so that they would be safe. They were only thinking about themselves. They were like encouraging her to give herself. In the end, the rain came, yeah, but Uganda didn't have to die. And there was something like, what happened is that the man she loved showed up, and he saved her. These are my ideas about the text. I took some time to reflect on them, as I said in the beginning. However, there is something that is not so clear for me, which is this end of the story. I don't know if there is a specific meaning, because the rain came, so I believe that the people was safe after this, but the sacrifice of Uganda didn't happen. And this is the meaning that is not, I don't know if the author wanted to give a specific explanation, or I don't know if it was something like that she didn't believe. That's kind of a strict tradition should be followed. I don't know for sure. So I'd like to see your comments on this, and thank you very much for your attention.